guys, my name is Courtney Budson if you are new here, and this is What's for Din. Today, we're going to Chipotle.
Yeah.
Just kidding, we're not going to Chipotle, but I love Chipotle.
Oh my god, I love Chipotle. Chipotle is my life.
But we're not going to Chipotle. Instead, we are going to be making our own DIY Chipotle bowls, grilled steak, some white rice, a delicious black bean salsa that is absolutely to die for. I know you guys are gonna love this recipe, and if you wanna get extra fancy, we're gonna top it off with a delicious avocado sauce that is so simple and easy to make. So without further ado, let's get started. All right, so first things first, you wanna go ahead and take your steak out of the refrigerator so it has a chance to kind of get to room temperature. That way, when you throw it on the grill, your meat doesn't seize up and get really tough. So go ahead and throw that aside, and we're gonna work on the black bean salsa. Now, I like to use Roma tomatoes because they're not nearly as watery as regular tomatoes are, and I just go ahead and dice that up into small little chunks. And we're gonna chop up some jalapeno pepper. Now, yes, I am wearing gloves. That's because last time I cut a jalapeno without gloves, I had a cut on my finger, and my fingers were on fire for about 72,000 years. So I'm gonna play it safe and wear the gloves. So go ahead and chop that up really finely and add that to the bowl, along with some finely minced onion, and then we're gonna abuse some garlic. So you want to mince that garlic up nice and finely. That way you don't have to bite down on a giant piece of garlic. That's never good. Then I'm going to rinse and drain some black beans until the liquid runs clear and add that to the bowl. I'm also adding some fresh lime juice, a little bit of apple cider vinegar, a drizzle of olive oil, and some chopped parsley. Feel free to use cilantro if you like cilantro. And for spices, I'm going to be using some dried oregano, cumin, chili powder, and of course salt and pepper. Give that all a good toss so you can get all of those flavors marinating together, and we're going to set that aside and work on our avocado sauce. Now, into a small blender or food processor, I'm adding some Greek yogurt, some garlic cloves, a couple chunks of onion. Of course, we need some good avocado. Make sure it's nice and ripe and that's not really hard, otherwise this won't blend smoothly. Some lime juice, some more parsley, salt, pepper, and a little bit of dried oregano. Give that all a nice blitz until it's nice, smooth, and creamy. Now, if it's too thick and you find that your blender's having a hard time, feel free to add a little bit of water or even some heavy cream if you want to, or a little bit extra lime juice. Next, we're gonna work on the rice. I'm using white rice because that is what I love. And we're gonna rinse that with some cold water to get all of the starchiness off until the water runs nice and clear. Now, I like to cook my rice in chicken stock instead of water. It adds so much extra flavor, and of course you want to make sure you season that with salt and pepper. Put it on the stove, bring it to a boil, put a lid on it, turn the heat immediately down to low, and allow that to simmer away for about 15 minutes until the rice is nice and fluffy. Now that my steak is not freezing cold, we're going to go ahead and season it with some coarse salt, some pepper, and a little bit of garlic powder on both sides. Then we're gonna throw that onto a hot grill, and as you can see, my coals are nice and gray in color. So that means that they're ready to go, nice and hot. Then we're gonna grill this for about 3 to 4 minutes on each side. Now, this part totally depends on how you like your steak cooked, so feel free to do whatever you want here. And once you bring the steak off the grill, you wanna allow it to rest for at least 10 minutes. That way, when you cut it open, you're not letting all those juices out onto your cutting board and you lose all that flavor. Then you can go ahead and slice it up. Now, this can be done for a meal prep, or you can just make this for dinner for your family. And all that's left to do is put it all on a plate. So down goes the rice, down goes the black bean salsa. Add your steak, and of course don't forget to add your avocado dressing. It is so delicious, and that is all it takes. So unfortunately, it was at this point that my audio decided to take a poop on me and no longer work. I'm going to make the best out of it and just do a voiceover. My words are not going to match to my mouth, so just bear with me. So as far as the taste test goes, you can clearly tell that this is super delicious. So if you guys want to remake this recipe, just look below in the description box. I'll have all the measurements as well as the written instructions. And if you do want to subscribe to my channel so you can watch me make more faces like this. I was trying to get something out of my teeth. Hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the little bell notification. That way you get notified every single time I upload a video. As always, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and we'll see you next time.
Peace.